So I wanted to talk to you guys about January 12th. I've done a post about this before in the past on the Facebook, and January 12th is the average day that most people give up on their New Year's resolution. Now, whether or not you do a New Year's resolution, I don't care, but I do want to talk about, if you do one, why January 12th is the main day that people quit, and what you can do about not quitting that day. So first and foremost, there's two quick little tips that I've read and researched on, and have implemented before in the past to help get through these little humps, if you will. So first and foremost, January 12th, it's less than 2 weeks into the new year. Now, people are planning to do this for 365, 366 days in 2020 because it's a leap year. And they give up 12 days in. That's ridiculous. So here's what we're going to do real quick. First of all, if you've already made a New Year's resolution, put it down below. I'd love to hear what it is. Second, are the tips. So be very specific, first of all. The biggest mistake most people make is they don't get specific. They make a very blanket, I'm going to get in shape. I'm going to lose weight. I'm going to make more money. Well, if you want to make more money, here's $1. You've made more money. It's done. Right? That's not specific enough. So you need to get a little bit more specific. I'm going to work out 5 days a week. I'm going to lose 22 pounds. I'm going to get down to my fighting weight. I'm going to get down to, the weight I was in college. I'm going to get down to whatever. I'm using a lot of health related ones because that's kind of what I'm going for this year, because I had a little bit of a rough health year. So that's kind of what I'm leaning into. So instead of going for, hey, I'm going to work out 5 days a week and I'm going to eat healthy and I'm going to, do this and do that and have 4 different resolutions, if you will, just start with one. The biggest mistakes people make is trying to do too many. So studies have actually shown that if you just try to do one, you have an 80% chance, that's 80, not 18, 80% chance of completing it all the way through if it's realistic, right? So if you just say, I'm going to work out 5 days a week, you have an 80% chance of getting that. If you add a second one, you go down to 35%, and if you add a third, it goes down to 5%. Let's not do that, people. That's crazy. So make it realistic, and then add on a little bit later. When one habit gets put in place, then you can add another one, and that's awesome, right? And the second one is to make yourself many promises and add integrity to that. Like, no matter what you do, you're going to do this thing, right? So if you're trying to get in better shape in general, right? Let's make it, I'm going to work out 5 days a week and I'm going to drink half my body weight in water. And no matter what I do, I'm doing that thing. It's minor. Make those little promises so small that they're so easy to do and so silly that you just have to do it. To where if you're laying in bed at night at 9:30 at night and you remember, man, I didn't get on the treadmill today, you get up and you get on that treadmill, even if it's for 5 minutes, even if that's your goal, is 5 minutes on the treadmill or 5 minutes of active movement, just do that thing. And those two alone should increase your chances to become part of the 8% of people that actually follow through with their resolutions or with their promises to themselves. And that's all I got, ladies and gentlemen. I just was chatting with somebody and we were chatting about this and just had to get out there. So those are your things to do. I know it's a few days past your resolution time, but if your resolution is very vague and you're already feeling a little iffy, here are a couple of little tips. Rewatch the video to make sure that you pass that, and then thank me later, or don't thank me. I don't care. I'm not doing it for that. But I was just out here hanging out, enjoying a little beverage, enjoying the pool in the background, and just wanted to talk to you guys about that. So thanks so much for watching. See ya.